Hey guys, so I'm back again on Juicy Booyahs, and today we are going to be debating or discussing which fruit would win in a fight if they were indeed sentient and could fight. For this fight, we are imagining these fruits in human form. So just picture, say, a pineapple in human form, for example. So that is how I want you guys to picture how this entire fight is going on. And please do let me know if you guys want a part 2 of this where I do another fruit fight, but with all of the fruits on teams by type. So berries and stone fruit and melons and stuff like that. Anyway, on with the show. So, firstly, I think some big names that we gotta throw out there and get around with first are, I feel like pineapple would be a beast. Alright, can we just say that? I think pineapple would be an absolute beast. It's got, it's got the ferns, it's got the, plated sort of armor. It could use its head like a battering ram and just, headbutt and destroy all these other fruits. I think, and on that note, I think none of the berries really stand a chance. I think dragon fruit. I don't know if you guys have ever seen what dragon fruit is before, so I'll throw a picture up. But I feel like dragon fruit would be a big competitor. It's this red fruit with these spines coming out of it, and if you imagine that in human form, it doesn't even need a weapon because it's got spines everywhere and it could just and it would just kick butt. I feel like dragon fruit would be pretty much unstoppable. Now let's talk stone fruits. Now, stone fruits, I feel like they're pretty big. A lot of them are pretty big, so they could probably, and I feel like between the stone fruits and the melons, a lot of those battles are going to be sumo wrestling style, just bashing into each other. And I think the stone fruits knock out a lot of, and I think the stone fruits in general, except for the cherries, do pretty well in that regard. Just pure physicality and brute strength taking out. I think the stone fruit are actually the ones that take out the majority of the berries. So I think they do pretty well in there as well, but they also get taken down by a lot of the heavy hitters like pineapple and dragon fruit and stuff like that. And I'm wondering, what are y'all's thoughts on coconut? Because where does coconut fall? That is a very interesting question. Because it's got this thick outside armor plating, and it's gigantic, right? And it's got several layers almost, I suppose. So does it go with the sort of fighting style of the stone fruits, or does it near more of the tropical side? And can I just say, I think blueberry would be a nerd. I think blueberries are all nerds. But also, let's talk about bananas. I think to get their max ability, they would need to be slightly peeled so that they've got those flaps. And I feel like a banana would know karate. You know what I mean? Because then it would just have all its flaps open and just destroy, I think, the vast majority of the berries just using its skin flap kung fu stuff, So I think banana, if we're including that version of it, which I think we definitely should, would also do pretty well. But I think all of the berries are just done. Like, they can be written off. They are done. A lot of them are delicious, but I think they're just done. And durian fruit. Now, durian fruit, if it was a person, would be that sort of like nutty old lady who everybody just like wants to stay away from, But inwardly, she's secretly a boss. And, well, okay. I feel like a lot of the fruits wouldn't want to come near her because, I don't... y'all know what I'm trying to say, but they smell bad, They smell really, really bad. So a lot of the fruits, I think, would just ignore them for the moment. But when they do go in, I'm inclined to think that durian would just kick ass. I'm inclined to think that secretly boss nutty old lady within durian would just like destroy the vast majority of the fruits and would actually end up making it pretty far. Now it is important to note that coconuts are basically tanks as far as fruits are concerned. So they would pretty much like easily handle every other like circular round fruit in a fight. I think grapefruit handles the citrus pretty well. But let's talk about starfruit for a second. Now, starfruit, I feel like starfruit would be just that, like, sneaky ninja that has, like, mastered, like, 15 gazillion different forms of martial arts and just, like, sneaks up on everybody and kicks ass, I just feel like that is so much of, Starfruit's personality and who it is as, I don't want to say as a person, but that's kind of where we're headed here, people. But yeah, so that's definitely a good part of it. I think... Okay, first of all, what about rhubarb? Now, rhubarb is interesting because rhubarb seems like the sneaky kind of fruit that would kind of be the type of person, if it wasn't a fight, that would just sneak off and hide until everybody else was dead, But who wins between a lemon and a lime? Yeah, who wins between a lemon and a lime? I don't think they each make it that far, but guys, seriously, please do let me know who wins between a lemon and a lime. I'm just gonna rant about motherfucking pineapples for a second, alright? Pineapples. First off, prickly skin. Do you really want to go and attack? I don't need to show a picture, but do you want to actually, like, go and attack that thing? Now, if we want to get sciencey here, pineapples actually have an enzyme within them that breaks down meat. And if you have a, how do you say this? So you know that tingly feeling you get in your mouth when you eat that and you think of it as kind of citrusy? That is essentially, and this can gross a lot of people out, but that is essentially it eating you as you eat it. And if this fruit has the guts to attack and basically start eating the most dangerous, dominant mammal on Earth, then you can be sure it's got the guts to go out there and absolutely wreck, and I mean wreck, every other fruit. Like, I mean, it's just gonna take, it's got all that armor, all that scaly little prickly stuff, but it just takes its head, because its head is literally a battering ram. It just takes its head, and imagine that thing going into a peach. It just runs with its head down like a battering ram and slices through that fuzzy ass peach. Boom. And I just feel like pineapple would also easily demolish all the berries and stone fruit, but what would be an interesting battle is pineapple and dragon fruit, because I feel like they would have very, very similar fighting styles of sort of like skinny, pokey, sort of needle-like things, but the advantage the dragon fruit would have in that fight is it's got spines all over its body. The pineapple can only really attack from one area. It's only got one point of attack, one weapon. That's its noggin, right? Pineapples wouldn't be that smart then, though. But dragon fruit just has everything. And I just feel like that would be the only real challenge here, for a pineapple, aside possibly a durian. Now let's talk melons. I think watermelon and cantaloupe are both very interesting because they're obviously huge, and I think they in particular would have some pretty darn big competition with coconut, and because they're big bruisers, like they just they like to get in there, they're big physical fruits. They're big physical fruits, and they're just like, not afraid to get in there and just, but I think just because of coconut's sheer, amount of protection that it has, I think coconut doesn't get away without a few scratches, but it definitely, coconut definitely does not get away without. At the end of their fight, coconut has, a couple good scratches on him, but I think he escapes with the win there. Also, can we talk white peaches and blue Java bananas? Now, white peaches / nectarines, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of. I think white peaches would just be basically peaches that took steroids and nectarines that took steroids and are now unstoppable. I think the sheer, I don't know how they would fight necessarily. I just feel like however it chose to fight, a white nectarine, just given its harder skin, because peaches are all fuzzy. But just given a nectarine's harder skin, I think it would I think a white nectarine would just absolutely body its counterparts, its stone fruit counterparts, but also just be a total beast in general. Also, blue Java bananas, which I'll include a picture of in a sec, blue Java bananas, I feel like would be unstoppable. So. Here are my two sleeper fruits. Grapes and pomegranate. I know it's weird, but hear me out here. Firstly, I feel like grapes should be given the ability to break off from their bushel. Is that what it's? Yeah, it's called a bushel. They should be given the ability to break off from their bushel and then just storm the other fruits and just charge them and run them into the ground. like the I, I guess just like the grapes they are. I don't know. The second one, and I just thought of a third, but the second one is going to be pomegranate. Now, for this, pomegranate is going to get to split into two parts. There's the outside of the pomegranate and the inside with the seeds. Now, the outside with the body of the pomegranate is going to be like the general, it is calling all the shots, doing all the important things, but the seeds are being fired off like artillery. They're being fired off like artillery, like little like little bullets, little cannonballs. And I feel like for the majority of for the majority of for the majority of the fruits, that would just be a game ender, because you've just got these pomegranates, flying at you like cannonballs, just like boom, 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 boom. You just got these seeds flying at you like cannonballs. And my third fruit is a lychee fruit. And what a lychee fruit is it's got this like it's similar to a dragon fruit in that it has like a hard, spiky red outside, but it's all like it. But as soon as you get past that, it's just like a white. It's delicious, but it's like a white blob on the inside. But I think it would have a very similar fighting style to that of dragon fruit and pineapple. And that is one of my dark horse fruits as well. Alright, so after all that, let's get ourselves a top 10, shall we? So, obviously, blue java bananas on steroids. Then pineapples and dragon fruit, and lychee and star fruit, which, of course, secret ninja and everything. So that's 5. And then coconut, just big bruiser, white peaches, peaches on steroids, and I would say pomegranate and grapes, my other two dark horse picks here, and the last spot, of course, goes to durian fruit again. Secretly boss old lady. Congratulations, fruits. You have made it to the finale, part 1. Alright, so lychee and dragon fruit have very similar fighting styles, but lychee's just smaller. Alright, so he just gets his ass kicked. Now, white peaches, out of here. Pineapple, just, So, we're down to 8. I feel like there are some fruits in which in which pomegranate's ranged advantage just doesn't work with, just because they're too strong, like coconut, pineapple, and dragon fruit. So, you gone. They dropping like flies. So, it's gone, and grapes. Now, grapes, I'd say they have the ability. Now, grapes is a tough one because grapes. You see, I feel like grapes would try and overwhelm starfruit, but it would be. But starfruit is just too OP. Like he has mastered like 30 different forms of martial arts, and he just boom, And he's just out here like Jackie Chan, just boom, 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 So grapes is just gone. And, let's see here. So, and I think, coconut works his ass off. Coconut, he's got heart, He's a really passionate guy, Coconut is. So I think he's gonna keep fighting till the end. He's gonna fight. He's gonna really work. Passionate guy. He's gonna go until his last breath. But I think I think he's gonna eventually get ganged up on by like dragon fruit and pineapple and star fruit. It might even get in there a little bit, and and do some serious damage. But I think Durian is gonna deal the final blow here, right? I think Coconut, he had a good fight. He was bruised and battered, but I think he eventually needs to call it a day, and I think we work ourselves down to the last four would be Durian, dragon fruit, pineapple, and blue java banana. Now, blue java banana is a banana on steroids. Blue java banana is that guy. Blue java banana is him. Blue java banana, he's unstoppable. Blue java banana is the type of kid that is in... Blue Java Banana is like that one weird anime kid, except he actually, has the abilities that they say he has. Like, Blue Java Banana can, do, he's the kid that, anime runs through the hallways and whatnot, but he's the kid... He can, do, a Star Wars Force choke and stuff, and, he's just unstoppable. He wants it. He wants it. He's got that passion, and he's unstoppable. Blue Java Banana is just so good. Blue Java Banana, he's got that dog in him, and... I really feel good about his chances. I think Durian's had a good run, but I think she's gone. All right, I think the other fruits eventually work up to the smell, and I think Durian doesn't go down easy, but she goes down. And that leaves us to our final three, the goated blue java banana, pineapple, and dragon fruit. Blue java banana... I just have this feeling deep within me that he is that guy. And like I showed in the picture, he's got, apparently he's got an ice cream sort of taste, It blue java bananas have a creamy consistency and an ice cream taste. And I don't know why this is related, but blue java banana, I don't know if pineapple or dragon fruit has what it takes to stop him. And I'm just raving about blue java banana right now. Little intermission, I just need to say that coconuts are basically hairy titanium walnuts. Alright, so we have our final three here. Blue java bananas, dragon fruit, and pineapple. Now, blue java bananas, I feel like it just has such an X factor. A blue java banana is that fruit, It's just that fruit. I just feel now, for all blue java bananas' greatness, I don't think it could put up with the sheer strength and size of a dragon fruit or a pineapple, and I think specifically pineapple is going to be the one to finish him off. So that leaves our finale, which is a pineapple and a dragon fruit. Here's our finale between a dragon fruit and a pineapple. I would say the pineapple has a better sort of armor because dragon fruit is a little too preoccupied with, spikes and sharp things and weapons. Pineapple obviously has basically a battering ram for a head, but is just like not being able it's not a it doesn't have any other weapons, whereas dragon fruit is very versatile, and having a spiky noggin has gotten the pineapple this far, but I just don't think he could possibly stand up to the might and the all-around ability of a dragon fruit in a one-on-one fight. I just don't think it would be possible, because the only chance that pineapple would have is to get through into one of the very small spots where dragon fruit doesn't have spikes, and B, get in the right position to make a hit or slash with his head in the first place. And I understand that pineapples are just so full of guts and are just such, passionate fruits. They fight till the end. Now, both of these fruits have that dog in them, right? And this is gonna be, I don't know, is it gonna be a bloody one? No, it's gonna be a juicy one. It's gonna be a juicy fight. There's gonna be juice everywhere, and they're just gonna be battered, bruised, missing juices all over the place, But I just don't think pineapple can hold up against the might of dragon fruit, really. And I understand that pineapple is gonna give this everything he has. Pineapple is going to fight until his last breath, until his last little bit of juice is going to be wasted. He's going to... Pineapple is going to fight until his last little bit of juice is gone. He is going to grind out this fight. He's going to give it every ounce of his strength. His armor is going to be rent. He's barely going to have enough ferns on top at the end. But I am picking dragon fruit as the winner of this little fruit battle royale today. And, yeah, that's another idiotic video in the books.